Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Bestseller Library, where we don't just talk about books. We extract life-changing ideas to help you transform your mindset and achieve your goals. Today, we're diving into How to Own Your Own Mind by Napoleon Hill, the mastermind behind Think and Grow Rich. This isn't just another self-help book. It's a guide to mastering the power of your thoughts and turning them into your greatest asset. Imagine being able to direct your thoughts with such precision that you could manifest success in every area of your life. Napoleon Hill breaks this down into three pillars: creative vision, organized thought, and controlled attention. These principles are practical and timeless, and we'll unpack how you can apply them to your personal and professional life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve incredible success while others with similar opportunities struggle to move forward? The difference isn't luck, talent, or even hard work. It's their mindset, how they think, plan, and act on their goals. Napoleon Hill believed that your mind is your most valuable asset, capable of shaping your reality and determining your future. But here's the catch. Most of us don't fully own or control our minds. Instead, we let distractions, negativity, and fear take over. Think about this. How often do you find yourself caught in overthinking, procrastination, or self-doubt? Or maybe you're constantly reacting to external circumstances, what others say, the news reports, or even what's trending online. Hill explains that when your mind isn't actively working for you, it's working against you. That's because an untrained mind tends to default to fear, indecision, and negative thought patterns. Now, here's the good news. You don't have to stay stuck in that cycle. Your mind is like a muscle. It can be trained, strengthened, and directed. Hill argues that mastering your mind is the foundation for success in any area of life, whether building a business, improving relationships, or finding personal fulfillment. When you learn how to harness its power, you're no longer at the mercy of outside influences. Instead, you become the architect of your own destiny. One of Hill's core ideas is that success starts with clarity. He calls this the definiteness of purpose. Think of it like setting your GPS. If you don't know where you're going, you'll wander aimlessly, wasting time and energy. But when you have a clear, compelling goal, your mind starts working like a magnet, drawing the right people, ideas, and opportunities toward you. It's not magic. It's the natural result of focus and intention. Hill also emphasizes the importance of mental discipline. He compares your thoughts to a camera lens. Without focus, the lens captures everything good, bad, and irrelevant. But when you adjust the focus, you zoom in on what truly matters and block out the noise. This isn't just a metaphor. It's a practical skill that can transform your life. Imagine being able to filter out distractions, silence self-doubt, and channel all your energy into achieving your goals. That's the power of owning your mind. Here's a quick example to bring this idea to life. Let's say you're an aspiring entrepreneur. You have a great idea for a business, but every time you sit down to work on it, your mind starts racing. What if I fail? What will people think? Maybe I should wait until the timing is perfect. Sound familiar? This is your untrained mind holding you back. But when you practice Hill's principles, like definiteness of purpose and controlled attention, you can quiet those doubts and replace them with productive action. You shift from being your own worst enemy to becoming your strongest ally. Another key point Hill makes is that your mind is not just your greatest asset, it's also your most accessible one. You don't need expensive tools, formal education, or even a specific environment to start using it effectively. Everything you need to succeed is already within you. The challenge is learning how to access and direct that inner potential, which Hill breaks down into simple, actionable steps throughout this book. So, why is your mind your most valuable asset? Because it's the one thing you have complete control over. You can't always change your circumstances, but you can change how you think about them. And when you change your thinking, you change your actions. And when you change your actions, you change your life. This first segment lays the foundation for everything else we'll discuss. Creative vision, organized thought, controlled attention. These principles are all tools to help you take ownership of your mind and unlock its full potential. But before we get to those, it's essential to recognize your power and commit to using it wisely. Now that we've established why your mind is your most valuable asset, let's dive into the first principle: creative vision. Napoleon Hill describes creative vision as the ability to see opportunities where others see obstacles and to transform ideas into tangible results. It's about using your imagination, not just for dreaming, but as a tool for action and problem solving. Think of it as the spark that ignites the fire of innovation and progress. But let's clarify something. Creative vision isn't reserved for artists, inventors, or people in creative professions. It's a skill that anyone can develop and use in every area of life, whether you're launching a business, solving a personal challenge, or simply looking for a fresh perspective. Hill explains that creative vision stems from imagination, which comes in two forms: synthetic imagination and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination combines existing ideas, knowledge, or principles to create something new. It's like playing with puzzle pieces, rearranging what already exists to fit your needs. A great example of this is Thomas Edison. He didn't invent the concept of light or electricity, but combined existing principles to create the incandescent lamp. He used what was already known, energy and electric lamps, but reimagined them to solve a specific problem: how to make a long-lasting, practical light source. That's synthetic imagination at its best. On the other hand, creative imagination taps into something deeper. It's about generating entirely original ideas, often from your subconscious mind. Artists, writers, and visionaries rely on this kind of imagination. It's unpredictable, sometimes even mysterious. For instance, think about your favorite book, song, or piece of art. The creator probably didn't know where the idea originated. It simply appeared. Hill suggests that creative imagination often works in moments of inspiration when your mind is clear and open. So, how do you cultivate creative vision? Hill provides several actionable strategies to bring this principle to life. Let's break them down.
1.
Start with a definite purpose. Your imagination is like a flashlight. It works best when it's pointed at a clear target. Hill emphasizes the importance of having a definite major purpose. When you're crystal clear about what you want to achieve, your mind naturally starts finding creative ways to get there. It's like flipping a switch that turns on your brain's problem-solving mode.
2.
Surround yourself with a mastermind group. Hill's concept of the mastermind is a powerful tool for stimulating creative vision. This involves collaborating with people who share your goals or can provide valuable insights. The fusion of multiple minds working together often sparks ideas you wouldn't have thought of on your own. Imagine sitting at a table with people who challenge your thinking and encourage you to think bigger. That's the power of a mastermind group.
3.
Go the extra mile. Hill argues that creative vision is often activated when you go above and beyond what's expected. By putting in extra effort, you expose yourself to new experiences, challenges, and opportunities that spark innovative ideas. For example, think of someone who takes on additional responsibilities at work. Not only do they stand out, but they also uncover new ways to improve processes or solve problems.
4.
Practice mental relaxation. Creative imagination often thrives in moments of mental stillness. Hill suggests setting aside time to let your mind wander or reflect without distractions. This could be through meditation, quiet walks, or simply taking breaks from your usual routine. Some of the best ideas come when you're not actively trying to think. To bring this idea to life, let's look at a few real-world examples. Beyond Edison, consider entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs. His vision for Apple wasn't just about building products, but about reimagining how technology could integrate seamlessly into people's lives. Jobs combined existing technologies with bold, creative ideas to build something entirely new. Or think about someone in everyday life, like a teacher who finds innovative ways to engage their students. Maybe they combine traditional teaching methods with gamification or storytelling to make learning more effective. That's creative vision at work in a practical, day-to-day setting. So, why does creative vision matter so much? Hill explains that it's the starting point of all progress. Without it, we stay stuck in the status quo, doing what's comfortable, predictable, or safe. But when you develop creative vision, you open the door to innovation, growth, and endless possibilities. It's not just about thinking outside the box. It's about realizing that there is no box to begin with. But here's the key takeaway. Creative vision isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. The more you practice imagining solutions, seeking opportunities, and taking action, the stronger this skill becomes. And once you've mastered it, there's no limit to what you can achieve. In the next segment, we'll explore the second principle, organized thought. This is where you take all those creative ideas and structure them into actionable plans. Stay tuned, because this is where the magic starts turning into reality. Now that we've explored creative vision, let's move to the second pillar of Napoleon Hill's framework, organized thought. If creative vision is the spark of innovation, organized thought is the structure that keeps the fire burning. It's about taking your ideas, no matter how big or small, and turning them into a clear, actionable plan. Without organization, even the most brilliant ideas remain nothing more than daydreams. Hill emphasizes that most people don't think, they react. Instead of carefully analyzing situations or ideas, they jump from one thought to another without direction. But organized thought trains your mind to separate facts from opinions, focus on what matters, and map out the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. Think of it as the blueprint for your success. Hill breaks down organized thought into two types of reasoning, inductive and deductive. Understanding and mastering both can transform how you approach challenges and make decisions. Inductive reasoning is when you draw conclusions based on patterns, trends, or observations. For example, if the sky is dark and cloudy, you might grab an umbrella because you've observed that clouds often mean rain. Inductive reasoning is about seeing the bigger picture based on specific clues. It's especially useful when you're trying to predict outcomes or solve problems with limited information. On the other hand, deductive reasoning starts with established facts and works towards specific conclusions. For instance, if you know that Peter is unmarried and that all unmarried men are bachelors, then Peter must be a bachelor. Deductive reasoning is precise, logical, and doesn't leave room for guesswork. Hill explains that success requires a balance of both. Inductive reasoning helps you anticipate and adapt, while deductive reasoning keeps your decisions grounded in reality. One of Hill's strongest warnings in this chapter is about the danger of basing your decisions on opinions rather than facts. He argues that opinions are often biased, uninformed, or influenced by emotions. If you're not careful, they can lead you astray. Instead, organized thought requires you to verify your sources, analyze the information, and think critically before making a decision. Here's an example. Let's say you're considering investing in a new business idea. One friend might tell you it's risky, while another insists it's a sure thing. Rather than relying on their opinions, Hill would advise you to dig into the numbers, research market trends, and consult experts. This fact-based approach is the cornerstone of organized thought. He also emphasizes the importance of filtering out noise. Think of your brain as a camera. If you don't focus on what's important, you'll end up capturing everything, including irrelevant or harmful information. But when you adjust the focus, you can zoom in on what truly matters and ignore the rest. Organized thought isn't something you master overnight. Hill explains that it's a skill built through repetition and habits. By consistently practicing clear, logical thinking, you can train your mind to operate more effectively. One way to do this is through daily affirmations. Hill was a big believer in the power of positive thought habits. For example, you could start each day by reminding yourself of your goals and the steps you'll take to achieve them. This keeps your mind focused and aligned with your purpose. Another key habit is prioritization. Hill recommends breaking big tasks into smaller, manageable steps and tackling them one at a time. This not only makes your goals feel more achievable, but also prevents you from becoming overwhelmed. Let's say you're starting a new fitness journey. Instead of aiming to lose 50 pounds right away, focus on losing 5 pounds, then 10, and so on. Each small win builds momentum and confidence. To see organized thought in action, let's revisit Penelope, the baker from Hill's examples. Penelope had a dream of opening her own bakery, but knew it wouldn't happen overnight. She started by making a list of everything she needed to do, secure funding, find a location, design a menu, and tackled one task at a time. By organizing her thoughts and actions, she turned what seemed like an overwhelming dream into a step-by-step process. And eventually, she achieved her goal. Hill also points to figures like Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison, who meticulously planned their experiments and inventions. For Edison, each failure was simply a step toward success. His ability to organize his thoughts allowed him to learn from every mistake and refine his approach. So, how can you start practicing organized thought today? Here are a few tips straight from Hill's teachings. Clarify your goals. Write down what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. The more specific you are, the easier it will be to plan your next steps. Separate facts from opinions. Before making any decision, ask yourself, is this based on evidence or emotion? Take the time to verify your information.
Break it down.
Turn big goals into smaller tasks. Focus on completing one step at a time and celebrate your progress along the way. Establish daily habits. Use tools like affirmations, to-do lists, or journaling to keep your thoughts organized and aligned with your purpose. Stay adaptable. Be open to changing your plans if new information comes to light. Organized thought doesn't mean rigid thinking. It means thoughtful, intentional flexibility. So, why is organized thought so essential? Because it bridges the gap between ideas and action. Creative vision gives you the spark of inspiration, but organized thought turns that inspiration into a practical roadmap. It ensures you're not just busy. You're productive, focused, and making consistent progress toward your goals. In the next segment, we'll explore the final piece of Hill's framework, controlled attention. This is where focus meets discipline, and it's the key to maintaining momentum as you pursue your dreams. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one. We've discussed creative vision and organized thought, two powerful tools for generating ideas and turning them into plans. But even the best ideas and plans are useless without focus. That's where Napoleon Hill's third principle, controlled attention, comes into play. Hill calls this principle mental dynamite because of its ability to completely transform the way you approach your goals. So, what exactly is controlled attention? Simply put, it's the ability to focus all your mental energy on a single goal or purpose while filtering out distractions and doubts. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your definite purpose and not letting anything pull you off course. Think about some of the most successful people in history, whether it's Thomas Edison, Andrew Carnegie, or Elon Musk. What sets them apart isn't just their intelligence or creativity. It's their ability to focus intensely on their goals. Controlled attention ensures that every thought, decision, and action you take is moving you closer to success. Hill explains that our minds are like magnifying glasses. When we spread our energy across too many tasks or goals, we accomplish very little. But when we focus that energy on one thing, we create the intensity needed to achieve extraordinary results. Controlled attention turns your mind into a laser beam, cutting through distractions and obstacles. Hill outlines 5 key factors that contribute to controlled attention. Let's break them down. Definiteness of purpose. It all starts with knowing exactly what you want. Without a clear purpose, it's impossible to focus your attention effectively. Hill emphasizes that your goal should be specific, measurable, and deeply meaningful to you. This clarity acts as your guiding star, keeping you on track even when distractions arise. Self-discipline. Focus requires discipline. It means saying no to short-term temptations and staying committed to your long-term goals. Hill explains that self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. For example, if you're working on a big project, self-discipline might mean setting boundaries with your time, avoiding social media, or sticking to a strict schedule.
Controlled attention.
This is the principle itself, consciously directing your thoughts and energy toward your goal. One way to practice this is by setting daily priorities. Ask yourself, what is the most important thing I can do today to move closer to my goal? Then, focus on that task fully until it's done. Autosuggestion. Hill believed strongly in the power of affirmations and positive self-talk. By repeating your goals and intentions to yourself, you can reprogram your subconscious mind to support your efforts. For instance, if you're trying to build confidence, you might repeat a phrase like, I am capable of achieving great things. Over time, this practice reinforces your focus and helps eliminate self-doubt. Willpower. Finally, Willpower is the force that keeps you moving forward, even when the going gets tough. It's the inner strength that allows you to persevere through setbacks and challenges. Hill argues that willpower is fueled by belief. When you truly believe in your purpose, your determination becomes unstoppable. Controlled attention isn't just a theory, it's a skill you can practice and refine. Here are some actionable tips to get started. Limit distractions. Create an environment that supports focus. Turn off notifications. Designate specific times for deep work and let others know when you're unavailable. The fewer interruptions you have, the easier it is to stay on track. Use visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself achieving your goal. Picture the steps you'll take and how it will feel once you've succeeded. Visualization helps strengthen your focus and keeps your goal top of mind. Break goals into milestones. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, break your goal into smaller, more manageable tasks. Completing each milestone gives you a sense of progress and keeps you motivated. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques like meditation or deep breathing can help you stay present and focused. Even a few minutes a day can improve your ability to concentrate. Review your progress regularly. Set aside time each week to reflect on your progress. Are you staying focused? Are there distractions you need to address? Regular self-assessment helps you stay aligned with your purpose. Let's look at how controlled attention has shaped the lives of successful individuals. Andrew Carnegie, for instance, built an empire by focusing entirely on the steel industry. He didn't try to dabble in multiple fields. He directed all his energy toward mastering one. This singular focus allowed him to dominate the market and become one of the wealthiest men in history. Another great example is Alexander Graham Bell. When working on the telephone, Bell faced countless failures and obstacles. But his controlled focus on solving the problem of transmitting sound kept him going, even when success seemed far off. Eventually, his persistence paid off, and he changed the world forever. So, why is controlled attention so critical? Because it helps you maintain momentum. Creative vision gives you the ideas, and organized thought helps you plan, but controlled attention ensures you stay on course. It prevents you from getting sidetracked, giving up, or spreading yourself too thin. Hill explains that focus is a multiplier. When you combine it with discipline, willpower, and a clear purpose, your efforts become exponentially more effective. And the best part? Controlled attention doesn't just apply to big goals. It can improve every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your health and career. In the final segment, we'll tie everything together and explore how creative vision, organized thought, and controlled attention work as a unified system to help you achieve success. Stay tuned. You're about to unlock the full potential of your mind. We've explored the 3 key principles from Napoleon Hill's How to Own Your Own Mind: creative vision, organized thought, and controlled attention. Now it's time to tie it all together and see how these ideas work as a system to help you master your mind and achieve your dreams. Hill's framework isn't just about thinking differently, it's about thinking effectively. Each principle builds on the other, creating a powerful process for turning ideas into actions and actions into results. Let's recap and see how you can apply this system in your life. It all begins with creative vision. This is where you set your sights on what you want to achieve and use your imagination to recognize opportunities. Remember, imagination comes in 2 forms, synthetic and creative. Whether you're combining old ideas in new ways or generating completely original ones, the key is to stay open-minded and curious. Think about what you truly want in life. What's your definite major purpose? Write it down, visualize it, and let it inspire you. This clarity will fuel the rest of the process. Once you have a vision, the next step is to organize your thoughts. This is where you turn your ideas into actionable plans. Use inductive and deductive reasoning to evaluate your options, separate facts from opinions, and focus on what's most important. Break your goal into smaller steps. Prioritize tasks that have the biggest impact and tackle them one at a time. Remember, success isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right things in the right order. Finally, controlled attention ensures that you stay focused and committed to your goals. It's about aligning your thoughts, energy, and actions with your purpose and filtering out anything that doesn't serve you. Practice mindfulness, limit distractions, and review your progress regularly. Controlled attention turns your vision and plans into consistent, purposeful action. What makes Hill's framework so effective is how these three principles work together. Creative vision sparks innovation and inspires you to dream big. Organized thought gives you the structure and clarity to turn those dreams into plans. And controlled attention provides the focus and discipline to see those plans through to completion. Think of it like building a house. Creative vision is the blueprint. It shows you what's possible. Organized thought is the construction plan. It breaks the process into manageable steps. And controlled attention is the builder's focus. It ensures that every action aligns with the goal of finishing the house. When you apply these principles, you begin to operate at a higher level. You stop reacting to life and start creating it. You become more intentional, confident, and capable of overcoming challenges. As Hill says, your mind can control any situation if you first control your mind. This system has been used by some of the most successful people in history, from inventors like Edison and Bell to business tycoons like Andrew Carnegie. And it's not just for the elite. It's for anyone willing to put in the effort to master their mind. So, how can you start using Hill's system today? Here are a few practical steps. Define your purpose. Take some time to think about what you really want to achieve. Write it down and revisit it daily. This will keep your vision clear and your motivation high. Create a plan. Break your goal into smaller, actionable steps. Use lists, calendars, or whatever tools work best for you to stay organized. Focus daily. Set aside specific times each day to work on your goals. Eliminate distractions and give your full attention to the task at hand. Reflect and adjust. Review your progress regularly. What's working? What needs to change? Stay flexible and open to refining your approach. Practice positive affirmations. Remind yourself daily of your capabilities and goals. Positive self-talk reinforces your focus and confidence. Here's the bottom line. Mastering your mind isn't easy, but it's worth it. Hill's principles require effort, discipline, and patience, but the rewards are life-changing. Imagine having the ability to turn every idea into action, every challenge into an opportunity, and every goal into reality. As Hill himself says, success requires no explanations. Failure permits no alibis. The power to own your own mind is already within you. You just have to harness it. So start today. Take one step, no matter how small, and commit to becoming the master of your thoughts. Thank you for joining me on this journey through How to Own Your Own Mind by Napoleon Hill. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could use a mindset reset. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights from the world's greatest books. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which principle resonated with you the most? Creative vision, organized thought, or controlled attention? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, remember, the power to change your life starts with mastering your mind. Keep striving, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.